just another day in the life of an HVAC technician. So just making a video here because we're going to go out and run a few calls today. Starting to really warm up. It's going to be up in the 90s today. So I'm thinking stuff's going to take off pretty soon. This morning we're heading over to a call, and we were out there the other day. I took a look at his system, and I was talking to him about air quality, and so he gets his ducts cleaned and stuff like that. And you know, I'm not a big proponent of duct cleaning. I think it's I don't know what it is about it, but I don't feel it. You know, I've seen enough. It seems a little scammy to me. It's hard. It's very, labor intensive. It's hard to get guys to go out there and do it right. System after system after system. Maybe the first few times they'll do it right, but I know guys that have done it before and they just stopped doing it because it started giving them the job wasn't getting done right. So I've always been into UV lights. I do like UV air treatment systems. The one that I like the most, the one that I've come across that I like the most is this. I got it over here. Oh, it's the ActiveTech air scrubber. So we put these in. You can put these in right into the supply air system, and so it uses the UV bulb. So any bacteria or DNA or any bacteria that's in the system, basically a UV light will rearrange the DNA of any growth in your system, anything live and growing, so that it can't reproduce. and at the same time, it uses the comb that's on there to use small amounts of hydrogen and oxygen to create a small amount of hydrogen peroxide, basically. And so as the blower is blowing air past the air scrubber, it takes that hydrogen oxygen and creates that small amount of hydrogen peroxide and sends it through your duct system. So as it's going through your duct system, it's basically cleaning. So it actually cleans surfaces. At least that's what the box says. And there's all kinds of studies to prove it as well. So I like it. I've actually had one in my house for the last 3 years, and this time of year, allergies are a big deal. With the trees and the pollen, all the grass starts drying out. We get really brown around here, and so all that stuff starts kicking up. And I know from personal experience that allergies inside my home are pretty much non-existent. So like I said, this time of year I start blowing up. When I'm in my house, it's like a safe haven for me. When the air is blowing, I use the circulate option on my HVAC system, so that every 15 minutes the air blows for like 5 or 10 minutes, and then shuts down for like 10-15 minutes, and then comes back on for 5 or 10. And so it's not using your AC or your heat. It's just blowing air past the air scrubber. And you gotta change the bulb every couple of years because the UV light bulb reduces its capacity. But to me, it's always been really worth it. I like having it in my system. It makes me feel better. I had bad allergies in the house before, and now I don't have the allergies. It also makes a claim that it picks up dust in the air and then brings it, clumps it and brings it down to the ground so that it can be vacuumed up and will actually reduce the amount of dust in your house. I've had some real mixed comments about that. some people are like, yeah, I notice it, and then other people are like, I don't notice any difference in dust in my house. So I don't really know what to say about that. It is what it is. These guys claim that it picks up dust, and maybe for actually the first couple weeks, you might notice actually a little bit more dust in your house. But after that, they claim that it reduces drastically. So in my house, I don't know. I can't say that it really has diminished it at all. Sorry, people driving like crazy around here. Just gotta go where they're going. So we're gonna go install one of those. I'm gonna try and get some video on that. Here's another trick of the trade. So we've got a downflow here, and the thing I don't like about those, sometimes these are encased. The blower motor's encased. So since I'm going to be the one coming out here in the future to maintain this system, I like to mount this on the outside. So I just do this one time, take this off, and then mount it on the outside. Now when I come back, I can check this out. This one is below factory specs, so we need to change it out anyways, but I just haven't told them about it yet, so we'll most likely be changing that out today.